Hello, welcome to Mary's Astrology. I haven't done a collective tarot reading in a long time. So I figured it was time to do that. And so here we are. In honor of the new moon in Aquarius, I did channel a message which I will give to you after we've done the tarot reading. I don't pick cards out, I let them fall. So let's see what is going to show up for you today. Dear spirit guides, guardians, and beings of the highest light, we ask for your guidance in what's right for our lives. We ask to be shown our true will's way. We ask for your blessings through these cards that fall today. All right. We ask for your blessings, blessings of happiness, blessings of health, blessings of wisdom, blessings of wealth, blessings of pleasure, blessings of fun, blessings of the stars, earth, moon, and sun. Oh. Something fell on the floor. I will pick that up. I think that might be enough. Yes. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I'll see what fell on the floor. Oh, lovely. Lovely. All right. Well, the first card that came out for us all today is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, look, the Six of Cups is like children. Sometimes we need to go into, when we're children, we protect ourselves from trauma and go into kind of a fantasy or playing and have a focused attention on what's going on around us as opposed to what's going on outside. So it's very kind of insular. And sometimes we need to go into that childhood place of protection, right? Particularly these days. And with this new moon in Aquarius, because there's a lot of air around, air can be anxious, it can be anxiety. But I'll get more into that later. Let's go on. You see, it's kind of like a childhood kind of fantasy with all the flowers and they are talking to each other and they're in this very protective cocoon, sweet, safe place. And sometimes we need to take ourselves to that safe place. And the second card that came up is one of my favorites. It is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about seeing the positive side of life, expecting good things to come to us. This man is standing, he's a merchant, and he's standing on the precipice, on the hill, and he's looking down at the docks, and he is watching his ship come in. He knows it's coming in, it's about to dock. So this isn't actually kind of wishing for things to be better. It's knowing something better is coming down. It's raising your vibration to expect it. Not just wish for it and say, I wish my ship had come in, my boat would come in. The boat is coming in, it just has to be unloaded. And he's watching there, overlooking it. And he knows that he's going to get all that cash or whatever it is that's coming in for him, right? And that's what we have to look at life in positive terms of wonderful things that are coming down the pipe for us. And then the third one, the one that fell on the floor, is the 10 of Cups. I always call this the happy ending, right? But it's kind of right in the middle of all of these cards. And I'll take a picture and put that up as well. And this is happy families. This is a rainbow of emotions. Cups are about emotions, right? Emoting. So this is happiness. I always say this is like generations of happiness, children playing, parents. This is beautiful, feeling good. And this is where we need to go. We need to go to the rainbow, right? And feel that oneness and safeness with family and really having a beautiful outlook on life. Now, the next card up is the 9 of Pentacles. I love that. Look at, she's in a garden. She's surrounded by opulence. She has a beautiful peacock as her friend and accompanying her. She's very happy being alone. She is enough. She feels enough. She doesn't need to be surrounded by people. She doesn't need anything. There can be two kind of meanings to this. And this card is stuck between a very positive card and quite a negative card. So it gives me two meanings. It tells me that there are two meanings for this. Some of you are working way too hard and putting work first and not considering your family or loved ones or giving any attention or time into enjoying your life with others in community. So for some of you, you are very comfortable being alone and being in your own skin, and you don't need the community or what do I want to say? You don't need validation from others. You are enough, and you are very comfortable being alone. You don't feel lonely. You enjoy your solitude. And then for others, it is that you are working way too hard and you kind of need a balance. You don't want to end up alone by just focusing on work. It's important to spend time with loved ones, your family, your friends. Give some time for that. It's important for you so that when your work life is over, you don't end up alone and lonely. So whichever of those meanings resonate with you, take that in. Take that meaning in. And the next card is the Tower. Nobody likes the Tower. Something is being taken away. But that's interesting because this relates to the channeled message that I got. So stay to the end and I'll give you the channeled message because it's quite poignant, especially at this time with this new moon and this Aquarius energy coming in. So this is Uranus, right? This is Uranus. It's the ruler of Aquarius. It's shocking surprises. Sometimes they're lovely surprises. Sometimes they're shocking. And the Tower is coming down. And sometimes the Tower needs to come down. The Uranus comes in and shakes up the status quo and things need to change. Sometimes we need someone to push us into change or an event to push us into change because we become complacent. And nothing changes if we don't change, right? Or change our circumstances, take some action in some way or another. So what I'm getting here is that some people need to make some changes now before it reaches this. I'm really getting that there's some kind of action that some of you need to take. You know, it can be anything. It can be looking for a job or a new job or letting an old relationship go or not getting enmeshed in somebody else's problem whatever that is for you. Maybe you've had like a project that you've been working on, and it's really time to hone in on that and really plan and cross your T's and dot your I's. I'm really getting this is action. This is action that you need to take before it is taken for you. That's what I'm getting with this card. And then the final card is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is, look, he's the only knight that doesn't rush in, to attack. He's more defensive. He doesn't spend any energy. He doesn't need to. But he's a strategist. So this is about taking the next right step. It's about strategy. It's like, okay, let me survey the land. Let me see what's going. Let me make a plan. And let me take one little step at a time. It's not about, because a lot of us in this energy, it's very quick, right? Air is fast energy, and we might say something we don't mean to say. And this is about pausing. Give it pause. Give yourself some pause. Give yourself some time to really see what's going on. I did this the other day. I'm a member of this Astrology Association, and I kept getting locked out, and I called them about this dilemma I was having, and I got this email back after a long time from the web developer, and at the top of the email, it was like in big capital letters, "Do not use this username." And I was on my phone, and I'm like, I don't know how else to explain this. And I rushed it out. And then as I pressed send, I was like, wait, I should have really looked at the whole email because he had explained why I shouldn't use that and that they changed everything. And I immediately had to email back and apologize profusely. So what I'm saying is we jump to conclusions and we don't see the whole picture sometimes. And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like we need to really kind of hold back on what we're doing, not be impulsive. The antithesis of impulsivity. We need to really strategize and take smaller steps to get to our goals. Now, let's go to the channeled message that I got from my guides for you guys. So now, normally I don't do a channeled message per se. I do channel when I'm doing the cards, obviously. But I had so many phone calls asking me what's going on with the planets because so many people are in anxiety and fear. And so I was inspired to do this channeled message. I used to do this before every reading that I gave. I would meditate and then I would ask to be a channel and then I would write. So this is what I channeled and what came through for the collective. Aquarius energy is futuristic. It's about moving forward. Many are feeling anxiety and fear. More and more of you are waking up. Don't worry, things will get better, but you need to go through some turmoil before getting to the other side of this transitional time. Astrology will help you with understanding the energies coming through at this time. Those who choose to use this energy to heal and settle old wounds will thrive. Look into your souls and leave behind what no longer feels right to you. Do the best to connect with others in your community. Do what brings you joy. And remember, you can't force others to raise their frequencies. They have their own journey and timeline. And that might mean your close family members and dear friends. They will awaken in their own time. Tap into the opposite of fear, which is joy and love. Join with others who make you laugh and feel good about yourself, those who raise you up and don't put you down. Tap into the frequencies of love, joy, and peace. Choose to see a bright future and don't be afraid to let go of people or places, careers, jobs, and things. Look forward to a bright future. Choose a positive outlook on your life. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, follow, and share. And if you have any questions or would like to make comments, please do so. I live for comments. Remember, this was a collective reading. A personal reading is quite different. You can interact with questions upon questions upon questions. It's so wonderful to be back and to interact with you guys again. It's been a long time, and I will fill you in on what was going on and why I took a long hiatus from YouTube. But in the meantime, I wish you all joy, love, and happiness, and of course, good health. And I'll see you next time.